Australia's bold move to ban social media for children under 16. In a groundbreaking policy shift, Australia is set to become the first country to ban social media use for children under 16. This ambitious move, led by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, aims to tackle the growing concerns surrounding social media's impact on young people's mental health and safety. The legislation has sparked a global conversation on the balance between digital freedom and protecting children in an increasingly connected world. The growing problem social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, formerly Twitter, have become staples of modern life. While these platforms offer opportunities for connection and creativity, they also expose young users to risks such as cyberbullying, exploitation, and mental health issues. Research has shown that adolescents who spend over 3 hours a day on social media are twice as likely to develop anxiety and depression. Australian parents and teachers have voiced concerns about the negative effects of unregulated access to these platforms, prompting the government to take decisive action. Prime Minister Albanese emphasized that this legislation prioritizes children's well-being over digital convenience. Key features of the ban. The proposed law, expected to be introduced in Parliament in late November 2024, will require social media platforms to enforce strict age limits. Key aspects include: 1. Age restriction. Children under 16 will be prohibited from creating accounts on major social media platforms. 2nd, enforcement responsibility. Platforms will bear the responsibility for ensuring compliance, shifting the burden away from parents. 3. Verification systems. Platforms must implement advanced age verification methods such as biometric facial recognition, voice analysis, and behavioral data monitoring. 4. Exemptions. Parental consent or prior account ownership will not exempt underage users. The legislation also allows a 1-year lead time for social media companies to adapt their systems. Global context and reactions. Australia's decision comes at a time when other nations are also grappling with the implications of social media on children. In the US, policymakers have proposed age verification measures, but have faced challenges in implementation. The UK's regulator, Ofcom, has outlined guidance on online safety, but no government has yet proposed as definitive a ban as Australia's. International reactions to the Australian proposal have been mixed. While many applaud the move as a necessary intervention, critics argue that it risks alienating young people and infringing on personal freedoms. Tech companies have expressed concerns about the practical challenges of implementing such measures without compromising user privacy. The role of technology in enforcement. The effectiveness of this legislation hinges on robust age verification systems. Australia has allocated $6.5 million to trial advanced technologies for this purpose. These include biometric analysis tools that can estimate a user's age without relying solely on traditional identification methods like ID cards. Such systems aim to balance privacy concerns with the need for stringent enforcement challenges and criticisms. While the intent of the legislation is clear, several challenges remain. 1. Technological hurdles. Ensuring accurate and secure. A verificat is a significant technical challenge. Critics argue that the reliance on biometrics may raise privacy concerns. 2nd, enforcement difficulties. With millions of users, ensuring compliance across all platforms will be complex and resource-intensive. 3. Unintended consequences. Critics warn that banning social media could push children toward unregulated or underground platforms, potentially increasing their exposure to harmful content. Tech companies, including Meta, have advocated for alternative approaches, such as parental controls and App Store-based age verification, arguing that these methods could provide a balance between safety and access. Support for the ban. Despite criticisms, the proposed ban enjoys broad bipartisan support in Australia. Many parents and advocacy groups have welcomed the initiative as a long overdue measure to protect children. The eSafety Commissioner, who will oversee the implementation, has highlighted the need for a cultural shift in how society views children's digital engagement. Implications for other countries. Australia's bold move could set a precedent for other nations grappling with similar challenges. If successful, the legislation may inspire similar initiatives worldwide. reshaping how governments approach digital safety for minors. Conclusion: Australia's proposed ban on social media for children under 16 marks a significant step in addressing the challenges of the digital age. While the policy is not without its complexities, it underscores a growing recognition of the need to prioritize young people's mental health and safety. As the world watches Australia's experiment unfold, one thing is clear: the conversation about social media's role in society is far from over. What are your thoughts on Australia's proposed ban? Is it a necessary step forward or an overreach? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions on today's pressing issues.